Fight fans, here we go. Introducing first, fighting under the red corner. He stepped to the ring tonight wearing the white trunks trimmed with blue. When he stepped onto the scale, he weighed in officially at 131.1 ready pounds. Tonight, he makes his professional debut. Ladies and gentlemen, from Lancaster, California, please welcome Davonte Mccowen. And introducing his opponent, fighting across the ring out of the blue corner. He stepped in the ring tonight wearing the green trunks with gold. When he stepped onto the scale, he weighed in officially at 134.7 pounds. Tonight, he too makes his professional debut. Ladies and gentlemen, join us all the way from Brighton, UK, introducing Chris, the Irish-Mexican Crowley. Once again, your referee, Wayne Hedgebeth, to give the final instructions.
Okay, we good here? You got your instructions in your dressing room? Obey my commands at all times and above all protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves and come out.
Look at the tail of the tape for this one, Dougie. Our first bout of the night.
Well, I can tell you even before the graphic that Mccowen's a little bit taller. Yeah, 5'10", tall for a junior lightweight/lightweight, 2 inches taller than Crowley. They're the same age at 25. The reach is basically the same. Mccowen, a slight advantage.
What up, Jesus Aldana, too, saying can't go wrong with Beto and Doug. Here we go. Friday night action coming your way from the sold-out Doubletree. Chris Crowley, the Irish-Mexican, the nickname. D-Mac, Davonte Mccowen in the white and blue. Both of them making their pro debut. A lot of respect to these two young men to get in the ring.
Let's see if Crowley fights more Mexican or more Irish.
Angel Diaz, late start, bro. It's 8 o'clock. We're here for you. Strong right hand by Crowley, eaten by D-Mac.
Mccowen's got the slight reach advantage. He's the taller man. Let's see if he can utilize that. He's being crowded right now by Crowley.
Nuestro gran amigo Miguel Cubos, heavyweight cruiserweight, fan favorite. Saludos de San Luis Potosí.
Anytime you have guys making their pro debut, there's going to be a lot of nerves in the ring. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of energy that they have to burn off. And I saw Mccowen land a right cross on the inside. And there was a nice hook. Nice hook from D-Mac.
Mccowen grew up in the Crenshaw area of Southern California before moving to Palmdale. Beats a hand from Crowley. He's got the green and gold trunks. Crowley's been boxing since he was a kid. D-Mac said, Doug, he saw a video of Floyd Mayweather, put it on Google. He said, let me find a boxing gym. That's what he did in 2011.
He's got some tools. It makes you wonder how polished he could have been had he started 10 years earlier. But it's tough. This is a tough sport if you start as a high school junior.
He said he would go to the gyms and train. It wasn't fighting. He had to learn. Crowley with a nice left hook.
It's a nice jab to the chest from Crowley.
Arnold Dinon, what's happening, Arnold? Aloha.
Both of these young men are beginning to settle down a little bit and relax.
That's the thing when you're a pro, right? For the first time.
That's the most important thing.
Slow down.
And don't get over anxious. Don't crowd yourself.
You can only spar so much.
And try to pace yourself as well. Don't try to throw every punch in the book. A nice short cross landed by Crowley.
Final seconds of the opening round. Good back and forth action between two young fighters making their pro debut. See what they're saying on Facebook. Andre Barrera, Thompson Boxing coming through again. You know it. We do. Once again, this isn't your traditional broadcast. Katie Sheridan, what's happening? George Rodriguez, hi Joe Pahar. Joe Pahar's not watching this, man. Marian Campos, I'm cheering for you, Chris. Chris Crowley has a good little following here.
He's got some fans already?
Yeah, so
Wow.
his mom and uncle and girlfriend came over from Brighton, England. But because he's been training in the United States for the last 9 weeks, he's been with Hector Lopez at the TKO Boxing in Santa Ana.
Right.
Hector has Ronnie Rios, Alexis Rocha, some good pros. Also Eric Duarte, who's on the main event tonight.
Correct.
They took him to Robert Garcia's gym in Moreno Valley, where he sparred Virgil Ortiz.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, one time. They took him.
So we know Crowley's brave.
Yeah, they took him to Legends Gym, where he sparred Johnny Gonzalez and Ruben Torres.
Johnny Gonzalez. Is there going to be a fighter as experienced as that Mexican veteran? Oh my goodness. I think that guy's got 80 fights.
Yep, and he's now with Manny Robles. TKO on the back of the trunks of Crowley.
So because of this experience, we know he's got more amateur bouts and this gym experience that he's got. I expected Crowley to be more polished than Mccowen, but I don't see that much of a difference between the two, to be quite honest.
Crowley is just raw. I mean, McCowen is just raw.
Yeah, they both are.
Andre Barrera. Steve came in here, man. He went to ESPN, and he's all big time. Him and Dan Rayfield hanging out at Jimmy's Corner.
Jimmy's Corner, right.
We got Doug Fisher here, and everybody wants to talk about Big Baby Miller. We'll get to that.
Yes, we will.
Scuba Mark, what's happening? Great channel. Danny Zamora, manager, trainer for Ruben Torres and Michael Dutchover. Where you at, Danny? You should be here.
McCowan's going to have to watch out for that short right cross from Crowley. It's a punch he delivers well. He just got to get his timing together.
It's set up for you. The right hand goes in easy.
And both guys right now, they don't have the proper distance on their punches. They're letting their punches go at the wrong time and in the wrong position. Ooh, nice left hook landed by McCowen. Wow.
Just raw, real raw. 4 amateur bouts, right?
There's some athleticism there. He's quick, and he's found a home for his left hook.
Yeah.
But he's got to be careful not to drop his right hand when he lets that left go.
Lands a good shot, does McCowen.
He put a right hand behind the left. I'm seeing some instincts from McCowen in this round.
McCowen said when he got into the gym finally and they realized, hey, you have something. And I think that's also a good thing, because when you don't know any better, you don't have those bad habits. And the trainer was telling me that he was a good listener.
What did I tell you about that right cross? McCowen has to watch out from the straight right from Crowley. That's his one good punch, I would say.
I like that the African-American fighter has a Mick last name.
I know. D-Mac. If he wins tonight, he can officially change his name to D-Mac.
There you go.
Got a nice
Second
ring
round,
too.
winding down. D-Mac coming strong here. Good action between the two. Yeah, Andre Barrera, Steve Kim did go Hollywood. You would too for the Disney 401k plan. It's really good. Angel Diaz loves the commentating. Boxing should always be on a Friday night. I agree with you, man. And as always, our security blanket, Linus Esquire checking in.
What's up, Linus?
Brandon Falls. What's happening? Checking in. Felix Juice Camacho, Team Dutchover. Dutchover bringing it here, man, so we're going to ignore him. Let's see here. Somebody checking in from Japan. RJ with the weak Cantinflas joke. Shout out to the Bay Area. Harry's Yankis.
Be first, be first.
Those are the comments coming in from the YouTube page. Will Hamilton saying shout out to Oscar Torres, who fights in the next bout. He takes on Thomas Hawkins, the heavyweight.
There you go, D-Mac. Good job.
Now, Danny Zamora brings up a good point, Doug. What about conditioning for these young fighters?
We're going to find out if they've got it over the second half of this 4-rounder.
Yeah, those lungs start burning a little bit, right?
You know, Crowley's getting hit with a lot of shots.
Yes, he is.
He needs to work on his head movement.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I scored round 2 for Mccowen. And so far here in round 3, I think Mccowen's ahead. He's teeing off. And he has an upright stationary target.
What up, Carlos Bowie? Get that mic drop beer going. Trying to load up his Crowley in the green trunks. Left, and D-Mac rolls with it.
Crowley's been loading up with his left hook. He hasn't yet put his left hook together with his right cross. If he does that, he has a nice lead right cross. If he puts those punches together, he can make something happen here. He might be able to turn the tide. He needs to make something happen because he took too many punches in the first minute of this round.
Body work from Crowley. First time really seeing the attack to the body from Crowley. D-Mac has shown he can take some punches. Mccowen in the white and blue. First bout of the night from the DoubleTree in Ontario. Sold out crowd with a oohs and ahs. This is how you open a club show in May.
This is a good matchup. These guys are very evenly matched.
Yeah, and it's a pro debut. Usually your debut, you get a cupcake. Thompson. Right hand from Crowley. Another strong right hand from Crowley.
And both guys are getting hit with punches they shouldn't get hit with.
Both guys with their mouth open.
Nice pair of right hands from D-Mac.
Yep, for a fighter who only has 5 amateur fights in Mccowen.
And a late start.
Yeah, doesn't look like it.
No.
He's keeping that right hand up. Nice.
Yeah, he's got some talent, and I think he's a little bit faster, and I think there's a little more snap on the end of D-Mac's punches than Crowley.
Right hand from Crowley, answered by Mccowen.
Mccowen needs to start moving that head and upper body the way he did in the first 2 rounds because he got hit a little bit too much in this round.
Now he's winging.
Tough round to score, to be quite honest.
What's up, Charles Bossiker? Manager, matchmaker extraordinaire.
Who was that?
Charles Bossiker.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Charles? What's up, Charles?
Up next, Oscar Torres, Thomas Hawkins, heavyweights. Jared McGlinchey. Why would you turn pro so fast? Because he's 25.
Now or never.
Yep.
And guys like this, they're doing this to live out a dream.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's an experience. An experience that very few human beings have.
Doug, I'm going to throw a name. This guy says, Crowley reminds me of Billy Irish Collins Jr.
Yeah, he's a tragic figure in boxing. He's the guy who lost the fight to Louis Resto because Resto had taken horsehair out of the gloves, got his eyes all messed up, fell into a depression, and died in a car accident not long after that. And Louis Resto went to jail along with Panama Louis. And yeah, I see the resemblance. I see it.
That's coming from Angel Diaz. Good comment, Angel. Keep it coming. 4th and final round.
Expect both guys to empty the tank. They have to.
And they're doing it.
Yes, they are.
Especially D-Mac, Davonte Mccowen.
Yeah, this is not the finer points of the sweet science, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rock'em Sock'em Robots. This is what it's come to.
Pepe Alcaraz Jr. saludos desde Matamoros, Mexico. Cesar Garcia checking in.
Now, on my scorecard, Crowley needs to win this 4th round in order to salvage a draw, because I scored rounds 2 and 3 for Mccowen.
Back to work, back to work. Hit first.
That lead right hand from Crowley has been his best punch all fight. Just needs to mix it with something else. And he needs to duck a few shots every now and then. That would help.
McCowen's corner, his trainer Don Dinkins, has a hat that says ass kicking attitude. That's why they got the AKA on the side of his truck.
Oh, that's what it stands for.
Yep. Ass kicking attitude. That's what McCowen's coming in. Crowley, Mccowen.
I think D-Mac has that attitude.
Real quiet. Both these guys real quiet.
Yeah.
Fun fighters though.
Yes. Crowley's got that attitude too. Both guys are working very hard.
Carlos Bowie, yes, the next Thompson show will be May 10th. They'll Omega Products in Corona. If you plan on going, buy tickets now. It's going to sell out very quickly. Got Michael Dutchover, Ruben Villa on the card. Strong right hand from Crowley. Another good right hand from Crowley. As with fighters who are making their pro debut,
Crowley's got more of a body attack of the two novices. But every time he touches D-Mac's body, he gets touched upstairs. D-Mac's getting a little wild.
Yep.
Still landing though.
These guys are making their debut though? Jeez.
They got a lot of heart, and this is the quintessential club fight right here. This is what fans come to see.
This is fun.
I'm entertained. I can appreciate a fight like this. I appreciate effort.
There's many fighters who are 10-0 that wouldn't take a fight like this.
Absolutely.
What up, Ruckus? You're watching a good one right now. Fourth and final round between Chris Crowley, Davonte Mccowen. And you can hear the crowd. Hey, good job. I'm clapping for these guys. Very entertaining.
They are worthy. They
Very
delivered.
entertaining fight.
They
Joe
delivered.
Cortez, how you doing? Have a great night of boxing. I'm Jabir, heart and soul. You know what? These kind of guys maybe made $1,000 tonight
Maybe.
after taxes, and you pay your corner. Maybe. And you know what? They went all out compared to some guys that are going to be making $100,000 this weekend.
When you put them into context,
Yeah.
the fact that they didn't have much of an amateur background, they're both latecomers to the sport. They were both willing to face somebody of equal level.
Yep.
You really appreciate their effort. You don't get so caught up in their technical ability. We knew they weren't going to have a lot of that. They had a lot of heart, though. They made up for it with spirit.
Yep. Angel Diaz, boxing will never be dead as long as we have fights like this and fans like the ones tuning in. You know what?
It's true.
If you're watching that, you're a hardcore fan, man. Like, we respect, we appreciate it. That's why we interact with you guys so much. Jorge Acosta, El Yu, what's happening?
But this was a real club show fight. This is, you come to the club show, maybe you're not a hardcore boxing fan, you see a fight like this, you have a good time, you start watching boxing.
Yep.
You learn more about the sport. You become a diehard.
These kind of fights, Doug, as you've taught me over the years, the first 10 fights for a prospect are gimmies. They're layups, they're bunnies, and you won't get tested until later. These dudes got tested tonight in the first round. And they'll learn more from this than if they were to face tomato cans that you're just knocking out right away in 30 seconds.
That's true.
It looks great for your Instagram,
It
but
does.
what's it going to do for your career?
Oh, we know what kind of character these men have.
Oh, yeah.
They don't give up.
Sal Sanchez, amateur, what's happening? You're watching. You're going to be fighting May 10th. You better get ready for some fighter interviews. Candyman Boxing, what's happening, Candy? Let's go to
Candyman.
Tony Franco.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 exciting rounds of action to the judges' scorecards, we go for the official decision. Max DeLucas, he's hit 37-39. While Carla Caiz and Fernando Villarreal both see the bout 38-38, declaring this bout a majority draw.
I'm okay with it.
That's what I had.
You had that?
I had Crowley winning the first and the fourth round, and I had Mccowen winning the second and third.
Look at their faces. Both of them disappointed in
Yeah.
a draw. I like
At this
that
time, please welcome
attitude
inside
right
the
there.
ring, present the winners with their awards.
These guys fought at 134 pounds, Greg Hackett, and they're both going to be going down to 130 for their next fight.